For the past few videos, I've done a lot of speculation, so might as well keep up that theme in this video. What's up guys, JK Disc Golf here, and today I'm going to be giving some of my predictions for the 2021 disc golf season. Honestly, these are just kind of my thoughts. There's no evidence, there's no bias, there's no whatever in this video. It's just what I think is going to happen in 2021 from literally, I don't know, everything. I'm just going to be talking about players I think are going to do good, players that are going to pop off, who I think is going to win Worlds, talking about now after it's months away, but who cares? Let's just talk about it. Number one, I want to get this out of the way. I think that Calvin Heimburg is going to be the #1 disc golfer of 2021. Again, that might be a little bit of a hot take. I don't think it's really that big of a hot take because if you look at Calvin, he really is the best disc golfer. I think that's a hot take. That's a hot take. And I don't mean that I think the top 6 disc golfers right now are very, very much interchangeable. But if I'm going to pick out one guy who I think is just kind of going to prove himself in 2021 season, I think that is going to be Calvin. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Paul just outshines everyone because that's just the guy he is. If he has something to prove, I think he's going to prove it. So I think that the only person that's going to dethrone McBeth in the 2021 season is going to be Calvin. And that's if Calvin shows up. And I think after year after year after year, we've seen Calvin kind of improve. So if it's kind of the same, I wouldn't be surprised if we see that carefree, park every shot, tough skin Calvin. If we see that in 2021, I think that he's got a world championship in his pocket. That being said, I think we're going to see the most similar Paul McBeth since 2015. So if you guys don't know who 2015 Paul is, he's the Paul who basically would walk into any tournament and just decide he's going to win it. I think we're going to see finally that Paul kind of crest again to where we're seeing him just absolutely shred on the course where he's hitting every single putt. We've seen him kind of starting to miss a little bit of circle 1 putts and some putts that we kind of typically would say he would hit. We've kind of seen that slow down a bit. So hopefully we're going to see, or I believe I should say, we're going to see a new level Paul McBeth where he's hitting everything in sight, where he's going to just be crushing every drive. Again, I think it's be a Paul that thinks that he needs to prove something. And honestly, this is, again, it's hard for me to kind of predict this far out, but I don't think he's going to win he's not going to win his 6th World Championship. I think Calvin's going to win this World Championship. All right, now let's talk about the best putter on tour. Like I said, there's going to be a new level Paul McBeth, but I also think there's going to be 2 guys that are going to prove that they're one of the best putters in the world. And that's going to be Ricky Wysocki and self-proclaimed best putter in the world, Eagle McMahon. I think that Eagle's going to have everything locked in. I think that he wants to prove something just as much as Paul wants to prove something. So I think that we're going to see an Eagle McMahon who just doesn't miss putts. He's going to be within 60 feet, and he's just going to decide, no, I'm going to make this. And I think that Ricky's going to be on that same level. I think we're going to see a Ricky that's close to the 2016, 2017 Ricky. After he contracted Lyme disease, we never really saw that Ricky again. But I think that Ricky's going to come out of his shell and decide that he wants to be that good again. So I think that 2021 season, my prediction is going to be that it's going to be the best disc golf season we've ever seen. And I cannot wait to watch tournaments that are going to be bloodbaths for the first place championship. And each tournament I think is going to be just as good. So guys, if you love disc golf, get ready for 2021 season. It's going to be amazing. I think the rookie that's going to be coming up and kind of making a bigger name for himself is Kyle Klein. I think there's 2 guys you could put in this situation. It's either Ezra, or I guess 3. Ezra, Kyle, or Brody. And I think that out of all 3 of them, the one who has the most potential is Kyle. It seems that he got his 2-year extension to Discmania at the right time. He might not have won a big tournament last year, but he really did just outshine a lot of the top touring pros. And I think that was his first year actually kind of touring through COVID, so it was a half year anyways. But 2021, he's going to prove that he is, as young as he is a threat on the course. And I don't know if you guys have been watching him throughout the 2020 season, but I was, because I got to see him play an actual tournament. And after I saw him play live, I was like, holy cow, this guy's legit. So I think that throughout the 2021 season, once he gets his discs more memory locked in, muscle memory locked, I think that he throws the essence better than anybody I've ever seen. I think that his putt is just ridiculously good. So if I'm picking a rookie to outshine the rest, I'm going to pick Kyle Klein. Also, I would like to say, I think Ezra's going to have a booming season. I would not be surprised to see him in the top 10 just because, I don't know, he has pretty much everything as well. I think that he's the best step putter in the game. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just how I feel. So I think that Ezra, again, is going to kind of prove that he is someone that is just out there to play disc golf and wants to be great at it. He's, again, not a big name as of right now. I think he's kind of making a name for himself throughout social media and just being good. So I think that if we see Ezra out on the course, I don't know who he's sponsored by yet. My prediction was going to be, I think Dynamic Discs is going to scoop him. That might already be announced. I'm sorry, that's a disclaimer. But I think that he's going to throw Trilogy Plastic amazing, and he's going to make a real big name for himself. Just not as big as Kyle, because I think Kyle has a lot more. I think he's a little bit younger, is kind of proving to be more adaptive, and I think that he just has more skills, to be honest. But I could totally be wrong. That's just what I feel. But Ezra does have something to prove on the course, so I think that he's going to be a threat to be kind of taken seriously. My prediction, and I really, really hope this is true. If you guys don't know, Simon Lizotte is my favorite pro on tour. I really hope that we see a healthy Simon. I really hope we see a Simon that's just out there carefree, throwing amazing shots that just surprise everyone. And I want to see that guy just out there having fun, crushing discs. So hopefully we see that carefree Simon on the tour. And if we do, I predict that Simon's going to win a tournament. And it's going to be so much fun to watch. And it's going to just, we're going to see Simon just throwing the lines that no one else can throw, and he's just going to have a fun time doing it, and I cannot wait to see that. And I think that Simon has kind of the ability to get the closest to Jomez in subscribers. So I think that that gap's going to be closed. Obviously, this isn't talking about like this disc golf scene, but I think on YouTube, it's that Simon has a really strong shot in catching up to Jomez pretty quickly, and I cannot wait to see that too, because I think he's putting out great content, and hopefully he continues to do that out through 2021, because it's just fun to watch. I think it's a carefree kind of sit back, relax, just watch Simon play disc golf, and it's just so much fun to watch. I also believe we're going to see a new James Conrad. I think that him switching manufacturers, again, it hasn't been announced when I'm recording this video because I'm kind of bulking videos for an oncoming trip. I'm probably already there. Yeah, I am already there. I'm in Florida right now. You guys will see videos there. But I think we're going to see a new level James Conrad where every science, I think it's going to be MVP. I think he's going to take over that face. I think we're going to see a brand new James Conrad shredding the course. And I think that he's going to be a top. I think he has the ability to be an interchangeable top 6 guy. So hopefully we can see that on course and we can just see him kill it, because I would love to see that. I think James Conrad doesn't get enough love. He's kind of quiet, reserved guy, but his skills peak so loud. So I think 2021 is going to be the year of James Conrad. A guy who's really creeping up there and being one of my favorite disc golfers is Chris Dickerson. Like I said before, crazy stat, has an over 50% win rate, and I don't think that's going to drop throughout 2021. I think that he's going to win just as many tournaments. I think that he's going to absolutely shred on the course. I think that he's going to decide that he is one of the top disc golfers in the world. Hopefully we see him go to the West Coast. I just don't see it. I don't think that he thinks it's not his style of disc golf. I don't think that it's worth it to him in his eyes. But I think that we're going to see him kind of making big pushes for the Worlds, USDGC again. I think that he has a great opportunity to kind of be a 2-time USDGC champion. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. So should I make the prediction now? I think that's what we're doing. I think that Chris Dickerson is going to be a 2-time USDGC champion. I think that he's going to do it. Don't let me down, Chris. Because if I get this right, I have this on video, and it'll be amazing. Those are just a few predictions that I have. Honestly, I don't have any bias against it. Those are just a few predictions I have. I have no basis for any of these. I just kind of wanted to just give a few of my predictions. Like I said, my biggest prediction is going to be Calvin's winning Worlds. Chris Dickerson's winning USDGC. There you go. Oh, let's before we do that, I think that this is going to be a year of Paige. I think Paige is just absolutely going to crush it. I think that she's going to be amazing on tour. I think that she's going to prove that she's the best female disc golfer. However, I think that Haley King is going to have an absolute breakout year and kind of show everyone that she is not to be messed with and that she is just on the same level as Paige. So that being said, I think Haley King is going to win the Worlds, but Paige is going to win the women's USWDGC. That's hard to say. There's too many letters. But I think Paige is going to win that, and Haley King is going to win Worlds. And I think that we're going to be really surprised that Haley, or you guys are going to be surprised. I'm going to be sitting back saying, hey, I told you guys. Because I think Haley has all those skills, and she's proven it in 2020. She's really going to prove it in 2021. And the crazy thing is, she's the same age as me, and she's so much better than me. And I think she's just going to be amazing moving forward in disc golf. So those are just a few of my predictions. Like I said, no basis, no evidence, no anything. Just kind of throwing them out there. So if you're enjoying this video, and maybe I'm going to get a few of these right, make sure to drop a like, save this video so when I am right, we can rub it in a bunch of people's faces. But if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications on all the new videos. And as always, guys, make sure to keep throwing. Big thanks to everyone who's supported JK Disc Golf over on Patreon. You guys are the reason that this video is possible. If you want to help out JK Disc Golf even more, head over to www.patreon.com/JK Disc Golf or click the link in the description below.